Hey folks, Landstryder here, and welcome to episode 13 in season 2 of my Nightmare series in Agrarian Skies. So I'd like to point out first that we've updated to version 2.1.2 of the Agrarian Skies pack. There's a few changes, most notably is the quest book. Looks a lot different. There's been quests added. The connections between the quests have changed quite a bit, and things have been rearranged a bit. The order that they appear in the book, for one. There's been a whole new category added, and so we've got some new ones that we can now work on. Let's see, I got this powering up one. I think last time I was working on Fungus Among Us and this Mary had a butcher shop. And in order to work on those, what I did between this episode and last is I built my spawn room down there. I'll go down and show that to you real quick here in a second. Yeah, let's just go on down there. Oh, actually, before we head down all the way down them steps, I did want to just go ahead and get a certain quest out of the way, which is and this one's changed too. There's been quests added, slightly restructured, but this one right here, Bloody Power, I think we can take care of that one pretty easy, because all it takes is to craft a blood altar. And if I recall, that's fairly simple. Blood altar, diamond, gold, some smooth stone, and a furnace. I definitely have all those materials. The diamond, some gold, and something I did between this episode and last is I made the molds and made the parts to create an alumite cleaver. Which this baby's got 7.5 hearts of attack, high durability, and reinforced 2 to start with. Gives me an extra 20% chance to behead my opponents, which might be nice. I'm not sure if I can get my hands on a wither skeleton. That'll certainly help the whole process out quite a bit of being able to get the wither. So anyway, let's get that blood altar made, which is going to be, and I need a furnace. Right there, that goes there, like that. And yeah, there we go. Blood altar. And alright, that was okay. I guess we gotta make a weak blood orb. For that, I know that I'm going to need a diamond. So let's take the diamond with us. And I'm going to have to put some blood in that altar, so I'm going to take my sacrificial orb. I'm going to head on down to where I made the altar room. Now I did some preparation in that room, or to that platform, to get it ready for future expansion of the altar. I also build this platform out so I can get to that node out here. I'm going to eventually, and then I need to build up to get to the one above the main platform. Keep on moving down till I finally get down to level 30 down here. Okay, here we go. And you can see this is all prepared. I brought some other stuff down because I want to go ahead and get this portion of the altar prepped. Those aren't entirely necessary until I get further along and I have all the runes in place, but I might as well have them in. They make light. So this guy is going to sit right here in the middle. And then where all the stone is at, those are going to eventually get replaced with runes to increase it from tier 1 to tier 2, tier 3, tier 4. And the tier 5 runes are actually going to be under this wall. It's okay, they don't need to be exposed to work, but that's where they'll go. I think the only one that you'll see of the tier 5 runes will be the one in that doorway right there. Well, I shouldn't say if, I'm definitely going to get that far. So to make my to make my rune, I'm going to need to sacrifice some of my health into this thing. Eat my burger so I can heal up. Wait a little bit till I'm healed. While I'm healing, and I'm going to show you real quick. This is my spawn room in here. It's all lit up right now because I'm not quite ready to utilize it. And I wanted this right here like this because I'm going to use some conveyor belts. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to arrange them in here yet. I think I'm going to just arrange them along the edge and down the middle. And that's just going to kind of, any mobs that end up on the conveyor belts are going to get pushed out this direction. And I'm going to make a containment so that they pretty much can only come straight up to the altar, and then so that they really can't get out and get to me, but I'll be able to sit here and I'll either kill them or sacrifice them. Go ahead and add some more blood to this. I hope that's enough. You see little swirlies, that means that it's working. If you see little poofs of smoke, usually just means it's out of blood. If you don't see anything, then nothing's going to happen. Just gotta wait for this to suck up the blood and get converted into a blood orb. No, okay, I guess it needs more blood. Now you might have seen a little smoke there. When it does that, there it goes. Okay, cool. If it does run out of blood, it starts to drain the blood back out of the process. So definitely want to keep it from doing that, because then eventually it will completely reset if you don't have some means of getting more blood into that. So let's look at, okay, manual cement, which is going to give my weak orb, but I'm going to get it right back. Claim my reward. And I've already got my quest done for this episode. That's great. Okay, and I got another life. Up to 11 now. It's a pretty good safety net. Let's see what I get for my... See what I get in my reward bag. Maybe I'll get something... another sword. Okay. Nothing special again. I'm going to go ahead and use that once just to set it so that it knows I'm its owner. And well, I guess we can look at our quest and see what we can do next. We need to make a Divination sigil. Oops. Okay. Well, and for that, we can use the orb of sacrificial orb thing, and put some more blood back in there, and go ahead and put a piece of smooth stone in there. And yeah, there we go. Turns it into a blank slate. Now we take that and we gotta go all the way back up to the top. Well, something else you may have noticed as I walked by it. I did manage to finally get the tomato seeds. I got my lettuce seeds, so I went ahead and planted a patch of lettuce and tomatoes. And you may have noticed in the past episodes I've been, moving these wheat and seeds to my bar. Discovered that I don't actually have to do that. If I just double right click those, any amount of that stuff that's in my inventory will all go into these barrels. So that's nice, convenient. So I don't even have to put them on my bar at all. I'll just double right click with whatever's in my hand, and it'll search my inventory for, in this case, all the wheat and all the seeds, and put them in the barrels for me. So nice little shortcut that one of my friends pointed out. Of course, I kind of discovered it myself, but he pointed out that I was, doing it the hard way in the last episode. Just going. Yeah, I made another autonomous activator for over here because it's just too convenient. I got tired of turning this one with my wrench and then turning it back. But let me go ahead and throw this sand in here. Give me some more glass. And while that's cooking up, what I could do is go ahead and make some conveyor belts. I don't have much iron there, but I know I have a bunch of iron back here. Bunch of iron, yeah. And I'm not sure how much redstone I have, but I should have a little bit. Kind of very little bit. Hopefully I have some in this chest too. No, I do not. Well, that's regrettable. So get my iron first. Go ahead and put my rubber there, and that's gonna give me a decent amount, 48. I know I'm gonna need more than that though. So okay, got enough glass now. Let's try this again. That. Make a loop around it. That gives me a divination sigil. Excellent. So let's take a look here. And all I had to do was craft it, so I get to... Oh, I'm not really... Okay, those are... Greater power. Let's go with power. I'm pretty sure that's used in the alchemy stuff, so I'll toss that in there for now. And that gives me another life. Another chance at a reward. Haha, not so good. Yeah, I'd say that's not so great. What stuff can go over here? The decorations. I'm just not having any luck with rewards since the very beginning. I think the only good reward that I've gotten, well, that I would consider good, was the magnum torches. I got those like right at the very beginning, I think. Yeah. No, I'm gonna need more food from that. Oh, something I still don't have, that I need to make the best tier of food that I want to make, is potatoes. I was kind of surprised that I haven't got them at any point yet. Don't have any potatoes. You may notice I started growing jungle tree out there. And I also got a lot of cows. You can see them there. Wow, that's a lot. And I just bred them not long ago, so there's a big herd out there. So I've got lots of meat and leather available if I need it. And milk. Let's head back down. And I gotta come up with my exact contraption here. Probably will just be some walls, I guess. Most likely. Something I probably don't need is a 3-wide opening. And most likely could be okay with a 1-wide opening. And then kind of need, let's see, I'm thinking if an Enderman gets on there. Well, and these stairs really don't actually have to be here. I want to lead them right up onto this pedestal. And then we need to set up some of these conveyor belts. I think, yeah, that's right. Perfect. Good. Alright, and I think I just want one kinda down the middle here. Just let's take a look at the chunk lines real quick. I guess that doesn't matter since I kind of off. Just kind of guess where the middle's at. It's probably fine. And I'm out of. So I believe I can go ahead and remove some of these lights. See how this works. Now, I made the room tall enough to be able to spawn Endermen, and since I'm using a conveyor belt, it should move the Endermen out there to me. Now, what they do after they spawn, I don't know. Oof. I don't like the fact that it catches players, but... Okay, well, clearly it works. The room, that is. Clearly the conveyor belt works as well. Oh boy. Oh, I didn't think of spiders. Maybe that's why I wanted to keep it 3-wide. Also, didn't think of that. There we go. Ooh. Okay, clearly I have to rethink this. A bit. I'm gonna have to go back to a 3-wide opening. Yeah, I think that's pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's why I originally did that, because of the spiders. So it does, it's not too bad. Could work out. The other thing I need to do is I want to somehow make it so that I can shut this off. So I'm eventually going to need to get down underneath it and get some glowstone, the lamps, the kind that you can switch off and on. Get some of those and ouch. Good thing I'm wearing that steel armor. Get some of those and put a switch someplace out here so I can just, you know, light up that room for when I'm not, well, and for if I want to maintenance it, also if I want to, again, looks like my sword got, yeah, got the fire aspect to it now. Nice. I just love these cleavers. It just tears stuff up. And that's what I was looking for. Enderman. And did I get a... maybe? If I put that there... Alright. So it looks like I got my ender pearl to turn in that one more quest. So let's go back to that real quick. Fungus Mungus, I can turn that one in. I don't know what the enchantments are on these, but I'm going to go over to fish. Which has Fire Aspect 5 on it. Nothing too special. Did I get a reward bag? Guess I didn't get a reward bag for that one. Okay, but I did get the stuff to turn in this quest too. No? Oh, I didn't get enough bone yet. Not enough bones. Well, if I can oh, I got another ender pearl. That's nice. And that should be enough bone to finish this quest. Just randomly pick one of those. Oh, I apparently don't have enough space in my inventory to accept the reward. Okay, it came back up top to clear my inventory out some. Get rid of some of these mob drops. I got a creepy doll. I know that wasn't a mob drop, that was a quest reward, but don't really need it at this moment. Guess that's full. I guess I can put my heart pieces in here for now. No, I should be able to accept this reward. Yeah. Do note whenever you get one of these safari nets from a quest, it has something in it. This one appears to be a random one, so who knows what it could have in it. Let's see what I got for my reward. Is that 3 quests done this episode already? Making all kinds of progress. Oh, would you look at that? A full set of wand focus. Yeah. Zong. Zong. That's incredibly awesome. Oh my god. That is awesome. I finally got a super kick-ass reward. Kinda wish I had a really good wand to go on, but that's okay. I definitely have places I can charge my wand up, so but since I don't have a particularly great wand at this time, I'm gonna go ahead and store this for now, just because I don't want to accidentally lose it over the edge or have something crazy happen and I lose it. That's an awesome reward, very, very awesome. Definitely gonna need some more building materials for down there. I need more redstone. Let's go ahead and put that away. Gunpowder. Toss this in here just because. Now I think I didn't get any potatoes yet. I guess my thing is I gotta go down and kill zombies until one of them drops a potato. And then I can make that really top tier meal, which I can then use to power this up fully. I did some calculations, and the top tier meal puts out a power level of 160, which happens to be exactly what these pulverizers would use up if I could, so I basically need that meal in order for this to work out for me. So anything less than that doesn't fully power these, and then basically this one just never goes, and these ones kind of go sporadically, as they get power. So the deluxe cheeseburger gives me power level 100, lasts for 15 seconds, and the meal that I want to use in it should give me the 160 and last for about 30 seconds. So I really need to get that. Really need to get that potato from someplace. Okay, so I made a couple of blank slates, which I can probably just go ahead and make one of these rooms. Good. Now I've got the rune of sacrifice from previous quest reward. I went ahead and stuck that in there. And then I think I realized that the orb that I need to make a sacrificial dagger from an Invar sword, dagger of sacrifice it is, from an Invar sword, the apprentice blood orb, requires that I put an emerald and have 5,000 life points, and that's funny looking, and have 5,000 life points in my altar. And then I should be able to start sacrificing these guys instead of just killing them. It sure be nice if these guys dropped a potato. Well, they may have dropped a potato and I just can't get to it in there. I got an idea about that too, so I should note that the divination sigil will, if you click on the altar, show you the current life points that are stored in it. So if I can get 5,000 of them in there through self-sacrifice, I may be able to start utilizing these mobs to fill the altar instead of my own health. Even before I upgrade the altar, which would be great. I should be able to get the other runes done much faster then. Go ahead and place another one with a regular rune here. Sounds like the skeletons are shooting at each other again in there. Boom! Yeah, I guess whatever was in there is not in there now. Let's see how much I got in that altar now. Almost there. Okay, that's 5,000, so if I put a emerald in there, am I going to be able to do anything with it? It looks like I need a tier 2 altar for this. Okay, so that's a bummer, so I've just got to keep making regular old, or make some more runes until I can upgrade to a tier 2. And as soon as I grab my ender pearl from there that I got a little bit ago and upgrade this hopper. Excellent. I also want to see, do I have any iron on me? But it should be right here. Yes, there we go. 2 weighted pressure plates, a cauldron, and a bit more iron gives me a drum, and that will store a lot of liquid experience. Quite a lot. So now I want to take a well upgraded chest. Okay, well, gold chest should be sufficient. So I think I want my hopper right here. Chest here to the side. Oops, dang it. This drum pretty much has to be on top or the bottom, so since I definitely don't want it on the bottom, it's going to go on top. Now I just need to configure this to say items in this direction, XP goes up, and that should take care of that. I'm going to go make a nice row right here. Let's see, I think I got a little bit of excellent. That gets me a few more potatoes. And then go ahead and drop the mob drops over here that I brought up with me. There should be some salt, some bakeware. Gonna need some strawberries, or some smoothies. Gonna need some raw beef, the skillet, the cheese, the lettuce and tomatoes. only got 2 potatoes, so go ahead and do those first. And salt. There we go. Fries. I've even got one right here too. Yes, delighted meal. There it is. The feast level food that I've been talking about and eating. And since I'm about to make some more, I have to go ahead and demonstrate this. Power level 160, about 25 seconds total per food piece, but that should, okay, yep, powers up that pulverizer real quick. And it should have just enough to get this one a little kickstart, but probably not going to do much work. So yeah, I have to put a full stack in there to really see this thing in action, but or you know, more than one. But that gives an idea of what it can do with the top tier food. Burgers, make them cheeseburgers. Make them deluxe cheeseburgers. And give me some more lettuce and tomatoes. Tomatoes. Lettuce. Deluxe cheeseburgers. Strawberries. And french fries. Give me a delighted meal. And of course when I eat this, if my food bar was down quite a bit more, this would restore as many as 8 hunger bars and gives me well fed for 6.5 minutes. So it's very, very nice food. I believe there are, yeah, 4 different feast level meals. You can make the delighted meal, hearty breakfast. I believe, yeah, rainbow curry is not craftable. I'm not sure why. And the supreme pizza. Pizza may actually be easier to make. I know you can fully automate it without using cows and stuff if you utilize the soybeans and make the tofu versions of the food. Get into that some other time, but that looks like it's a good wrapping up point. I did manage to show you how to make the feast meal this episode finally. I've got all my ingredients to continue with that food for myself, and I'll be able to now power up my automated thing here, my automated ore gathering process there. So hopefully I'll be able to, well, probably between this episode next I'll gather much more materials, make some more conveyor belts and get in there and fix that up a little bit so that the mobs are all pushed. And anyway, I will see you on the next episode. Later.